Ziggy, say hi. Say hi to the audience, Ziggy.
Fuck Lucas Versace.
Metahuman Macaluco, is he a man or is he a superhero? Jumping into the day powers of Superman mentality of Batman can cook ramen like a talented madman. Metahuman Macaluco, he is the man with 1,000 plans, though he is mighty and powerful. He is still very humble despite his awesome power. Coming to save the day with a hot bowl of ramen. Amen. He learned Mediterranean wrestling from Gilgamesh and boxing from Mike Tyson. Metahuman Macaluco is the most powerful being to man. You best say thank you if he gives you ramen. Metahuman Macaluco is the most powerful being to man. You best say thank you if he gives you ramen.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Metahuman Macaluco, and we are back. I believe this is our first cooking video of 2024, and I apologize for my lateness. As you may know, I've been streaming almost every weekend now. I have been on Yakuza Gaiden, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. One Piece World Seeker, we're back at that again, and we were back on Fist of the North Star. I do apologize because I have been lacking the last 2 weeks. I was supposed to drop a Namu review, and I was also supposed to make Welsh scones in honor of my boy Lucas Versace. Shout out Lucas Versace. That will come. That'll be a whole tribute video to him. But right now, we're not going to do that. We're going to do something a little bit different. Okay? We are going to make a nice teriyaki delicacy. So we got the actual teriyaki sauce, we got teriyaki beef flavored ramen, and we also got some meatballs. Okay, now you already know the drill. We're gonna make this whole thing right now. Let's get to it. Alright, we got this. The lime, you already know the drill. Now on to our meatballs. Over here we got our meatballs. We got our tray. Unfortunately, I don't have Pam, so we are going to substitute just a little bit of this. Just spread that all over. got our frozen meatballs in the pan, ready to go. Ramen's about to go at any second now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for the meatballs to finish cooking for 15 minutes. And once they're done, we're gonna move on to our next step. So we'll be right back. Ramen's done. We're still waiting on this to finish preheating. If you guys already haven't done so, check out the Metahuman merch store at teespring.com. Check it out. We got Metahuman mugs and we got Metahuman shirts. Support your boy. Alright, so outside of me advertising my own merch, we can go ahead, we can take our ramen. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit different. Right. So we let the ramen cool down for just a minute so that we let the noodles completely absorb whatever leftover water there is. You know, we don't really want this. We don't really want this to be super watery, to be honest. So you know, like how you would make it normally. You want to get your base, stir it good, like so. As always, nothing new. Alright. And like I said, normally we'd eat straight out of this little black container. But we're not going to do that. Especially for not this. We're going to throw it directly into a separate bowl. And you'll see why later. And we can go ahead and toss this. Be right back. Now we're turning our attention to the meatballs. We want to just occasionally turn them around every now and then. That way they're not particularly hot on one side and cold on one side. We want them to be as evenly distributed as possible. So we're going to move them around a little bit. That way all the edges get nice and crispy. Or not really crispy, but just thoroughly cooked rather. No one really likes a crispy meatball. But everyone does like a well done meatball, as we all should. So we got another additional 10 minutes on that. Once that's done, we're gonna actually take those meatballs and we are gonna toss it in our teriyaki sauce. So stay tuned for that. All right guys, our meatballs are done. Alright, so now we're going to take our meatballs and like I said, we're going to toss them one by one. We may actually have to put more teriyaki sauce in this, but who knows. Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. Definitely put in a little bit more teriyaki sauce on these. We want to drench these balls in the sauce. Pause. Alright. Want to get the, you know what, let me get the fork. We want to get these nice and teriyaki like. Now, I don't know if you guys ever had teriyaki sauce with meatballs, but this is a game changer. Truly it is. You know, meatballs are more universal than people give them credit for. You know, think about it like this. Think about all the Swedish meatballs you ever had in your life. And all the Italian style meatballs you had. Meatballs aren't just an Italian thing. They can be Japanese or some other type of Asian. Anyway. So now that we're done with that, we can move on to our next step. Take all the Japanese meatballs teriyaki meatballs rather. Boom. And now we got our teriyaki beef with our teriyaki ramen. Let's go to the table and try this out. Alright guys, so now we're done with our product. We're done. Let's go try this teriyaki meatballs. Normally I'm pretty hard on my own work. This time around, I actually enjoy this thoroughly. And I hope you guys take the step-by-step process I put down for you and make your own teriyaki meatballs with your own teriyaki ramen. Maybe next time I'll do homemade ramen, who knows? Allfather did get some rice noodles recently, so who knows? But regardless, I do owe Lucas Versace an apology for not coming through with the Welsh scones video that will be made soon. There is a European supermarket next to me, and there is an international supermarket next to me. So I'm gonna go there at some point and make this thing for him. Other than that, like I said, I apologize for the lack of content for like the last 2 weeks. Just some personal stuff I really can't get into right now. But I will be making a return to multiverses, so make sure you keep an eye out on that. Anyways, y'all boys, this is your boy, Metahuman Macaluco, out.
Fuck Lucas Versace.